Hello, folks. I'm going to give you a description of the ChatGenius AI app. This is a revolutionary tool that uses AI technology, and it's going to change the world. And so basically, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to tap it. Let's get started. Okay, write stories, songs, emails, and much more, of course. All that. Let's start chatting. Let's start getting some answers, and let's get it going. Let's test drive this bad boy. So you can either use a keyboard when you type the blue message field. You can either use your keyboard or you can use your microphone. When I'm using the microphone, it's going to be a blank sound or no sound for a couple seconds because ChatGenius uses the microphone, and I'm recording this video. It's using the microphone, so it can't use both at the same time. So just to give you a heads up on that. Okay, so for the first question, I like hip hop, so let's see. I'm gonna write a question. Who were some of the founding fathers of hip hop? Who were some of the founding fathers and mothers, right? If we can say that, mothers of hip hop. Okay. Oops. Move that up a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Okay, now it's generating me a list. Okay, take a look at it. Question is, who are some of the founding fathers and mothers of hip hop? Okay, and here we go. We got a list here. Okay. Roxanne Shante, Queen Latifah, Run DMC. Okay. They got a list of 10 there. They started it. Okay. So let's move on. What I'm going to do is delete this so we have more room to operate. Okay. Let's do another one. We'll use the microphone this time. Simple question. Who wrote Who Killed a Mockingbird? Or How to Kill a Mockingbird. Let's see. Okay. So, the book To Kill a Mockingbird was written by Harper Lee. Okay. All right. Let's try another one. Okay, let's see what we get. The home security system was invented by Marie Van Britten Brown and her husband, Albert Brown. They were created and invented in the closed-circuit TV system. Okay. And Marie Van Britten, African-American lady, and her husband. Okay. How about this one? Okay. Who invented the stoplight? Was my question. Oops. Oh, no. Sorry. Okay. Who invented the stoplight? Garrett Morgan, an African-American inventor, entrepreneur in 1923. Okay. All right. So let's try something else. You can use ChatGenius to make suggestions for you. Okay. Going to use the microphone again. And you see my question there. I'm going to let it do a thing. Okay. Question I asked was, recommend 5 books about the U.S. Navy SEALs. Lone Survivor. Okay. American Sniper and so on. Fearless. Look at this. Now, that's chat technology or AI technology doing a recommendation for you. Okay. So let's delete these. Okay. Let's move on. How about this one? All right. Recommend 5 money-making books was my question. Okay, let's go down to it. Recommend 5 money-making books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 4-Hour Work Week, Think and Grow Rich, of course, the standard. And they need to have Wallace D. Waddles. Okay. I listen to it every day. And with this app, I'm going to refer to one of his quotes. I'm giving you I'm charging a small cash value, and you're getting a large use value. Because this is going to save you a lot of time. Okay, moving on. Let's delete these. Okay, moving on. This is what I did to get a name for my app here. Okay, so I'm going to say, oops. And if you're wondering how I came up with the name ChatGenius, this is how. Okay, recommend names for my ChatGPT app. Okay, ChatGenius, that's the one I used. Okay, but you got some more here. Okay, and you can also use prompts to, refine this list, of course. Okay, all right, let's delete. Okay, now let's use it for language translation. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. My question was, I'm currently in Germany. I'm at a restaurant and I want to ask the waiter, what are your 3 most popular dishes? Ask the waiter what the 3 most popular dishes are. You can say, and there it is. Okay. So you can use it as a translator. Okay, now we can refine this by saying, okay, how do you pronounce that? Okay, it's going to tell you how to pronounce it. Okay. Alrighty. Moving on. We can use it as a comparison tool to generate the differences between, objects or animals or whatever. Okay. So let's try that. Let me delete these first. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. And my question was, what's the difference between cats and dogs? Okay. Okay. Behavior dogs generally known to more social pack-oriented animals. They can often crave companionship and so on. All right. So there it is. All right. So let's ask another question. Okay. That's my question there. Okay. So it's giving me the difference between a MacBook and a Windows 11 computer. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So the difference between a MacBook and a Windows 11 computer. All right. Stories. ChatGenius can write you a story. Okay. I'm going to prompt it. Okay. Okay, and I had it write me a short story. And, oops, let's go up here. Write a short story about an otter that loses family and then is reunited. Make it super funny and make it feel good. Should have been feel good. Once upon a time, in a whimsical river town lived an otter family known as the Mischievous Adventures and Contagious Laughter. The otter parents, Oswald and Olivia, had 3 playful otter pups. Okay, and so on. So it just wrote me a story. Okay, look at that. Okay. So, and like I said, what you can do, you can copy and paste this and email it to yourself if you need to, like that. Okay. So, yeah. So, anyway, let's move on. Okay. Emails. Okay, let's go to emails. Okay. Show you what it can do. This is going to be a long question here, and I need to just be copied and paste these questions, but I'm going to go ahead and use the microphone for this one. All right, there's my question. It's generating. Like I said, this is an email. Okay. Write me an email to the Dodge dealership saying that they overcharged me on a repair, and if it's possible, I would like them to look into it. It was a repair on an alternator that happened last Thursday. My name is Sam, and I'm addressing the person I'm addressing is named Charlie. Okay. Hope this email finds you. I'm reaching out today to bring you your attention to a concern regarding a recent repair, and so on. So there it is. Okay. And look at this. Detailed. Okay. Alrighty. So, all right, next we're moving on to email templates. Okay. Now watch this. I'm going to go to Chat AI. Let's delete these first. Okay. So we got room to see what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the microphone again. Okay. And now we're going to look at it. Okay, this is the template. See at the top there, write me an email template. I'm applying for a bunch of jobs and want to introduce myself, saying how much I'm looking forward to applying. Super enthusiastic, or, of course you can edit this. It's not going to be perfect, but you can make it perfect by putting in names. Okay. Dear hiring manager, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to express my interest, and I'll just let you read it. Okay. So look at this. Imagine the time you can save. Okay. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to make this too long, but my intention was to make it short. But with this thing, this bad boy, Okay. And look at that. Flawless almost. AI technology. Okay. Okay, brainstorming. Brainstorming. We're going to use ChatGenius for brainstorming. Okay, let's go ahead. And I'm going to use the microphone again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So let's let it generate. But question, I am having a birthday party for about 20 friends, and I'll let you read the rest of it. Well, no, I'll tell you about it. About 20 friends. We want to do something outdoors that costs under $50 per person. Can you give me ideas on what to do? Okay, certainly. Here are 5 outdoor party ideas that should cost under $50 per person. And there it is. They're your suggestions. You can read over those. Okay. Okay. All right. So there you go. Brainstorming. List generation. List generation. Okay. We're going to use ChatGenius to generate a few lists. Okay. Once again, I'm going to use the microphone because why type when you can use the microphone? Why type when you can speak? Okay. All right. So we're going to let it do its thing. Let's go back to the question. I'm trying to lose weight. Give me a list of top 10 foods to eat that are healthy. Okay, certainly. Here's a list of top 10 healthy foods that can support weight loss. Look at that. You don't have to Google that. You can ask Chat AI. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then, of course, you can say, I'm a vegan. I am a vegan. Okay. It's going to keep your same string. Okay. See how I add it onto the string? If you don't delete it, then keep your string active. Okay. So I added on to the weight loss foods. I am a vegan. No problem. I can provide you a list of vegan-friendly foods that could aid in weight loss. We're on our same topic. Okay. So I'll let you look at that. Isn't this amazing? Okay, continuing on with list generation. Going to try another list here. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, give me a list of 20 famous African-American inventors. Garrett Morgan, traffic signal. George Washington Carver, production of alternate crops, and so on. Madam C.J. Walker. Okay. All right, that's 20. Did I say 20? Yeah. Okay. African American inventors, 20. ChatGenius. Okay, ChatGenius, pros and cons. Okay, you can use it for generating pros and cons of subjects. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead. Use the microphone again, and you can watch it generate the. Let's see. Okay, getting the results here. We're getting the pros and cons of two saunas. And that wasn't the question that I asked. So let's delete this. Let's try it again. Okay. So, okay, and the question is, I am deciding between a traditional sauna or an IR sauna. Give me the pros and cons of each. Traditional sauna, pros. Okay. Cons. Okay. Infrared sauna, pros and cons. Okay. Alrighty. You can use ChatGenius for quotes and studies. Quotes and studies. Okay, let's go ahead and get it started. Find 3 scientific studies. I'm sorry. Let's tap our message box and microphone. Okay, so generating. And our question was find 3 scientific studies about optimal number of sleep, hours of sleep, actually, and summarize each. Yeah, let's do that one over. Let's do that one over, actually. Let's see, delete. Okay, let's keep it going. Gonna use the microphone again. Okay, here we go. Find 3 scientific studies about optimal number of hours of sleep and summarize each study, sleep duration, and all-cause mortality. Okay, there's a study, that's 1. Here's 2. Okay, and here's 3. And basically, these are, you can use this probably in your college coursework somewhere. Okay, but that's a study. Let's see. Let's try another one. Let's do a quote, actually. Let's see. Think about. I know Muhammad Ali has a lot of good quotes. Muhammad Ali. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go with Elon Musk. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the microphone. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's see. Elon Musk is known for his thought-provoking quotes. Here are 3 of his most famous quotes. Okay. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Here's number 2. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it. Okay. And there it is. Okay. So, quotes and studies. Okay, you're going to love this. We're going to use ChatGenius for role playing. That's right, role playing. So here we go. Let's go ahead and ask a question using the microphone. Okay. And you've seen it type the question. Okay, this is a practice interview. You're interviewing me for a job at Microsoft. Please conduct a practice interview. Sure, let's conduct a practice interview for a job at Microsoft. Okay, interviewer, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Let's start with the classic question. Can you please tell me a little bit about yourself? Candidate, thank you for having me. My name is your name, of course. And recently, okay, here's the practice interview. Look at that. Interview preparation. Okay. Alrighty. This is awesome. Look at that. And actually, you can be the interviewer and use this. Okay? Not necessarily be the candidate. Wow, look at that. Okay? So, ChatGenius used for role playing.